What happens when two of the world's richest men race to conquer the stars, but their dreams for humanity's future clash in a battle of epic visions? This is not just a story of wealth, it's a war of ideas, grit, and unstoppable ambition. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, two names that echo across the globe, were not born into wealth or power. Their stories start in vastly different places, yet both were shaped by curiosity and relentless drive. Elon Musk grew up in Pretoria, South Africa, in a middle-class family. As a child, he was quiet, often lost in books about science fiction and technology. Bullied at school, he found escape in computers, teaching himself to code by age 10. His parents' divorce left him navigating a fractured home, but it built in him a fierce independence. He dreamed of worlds beyond Earth, inspired by stories of space and human survival. Jeff Bezos, born in Albuquerque, New Mexico, was raised by his teenage mother and adoptive father, a Cuban immigrant. His childhood was spent on his grandparents' ranch in Texas, fixing windmills and building tools. Early on, he showed a sharp mind for systems, taking apart his crib as a toddler to understand how it worked. His love for Star Trek fueled his fascination with space, planting seeds for a future beyond our planet. Both men came from ordinary beginnings, but their hunger to learn and explore set them apart. Your starting point doesn't define your destination, your curiosity does. Greatness is forged in failure, and both Musk and Bezos faced crushing setbacks before their names became legends. For Musk, the early road was brutal. At 17, he left South Africa for Canada with little money, working odd jobs, cleaning grain bins, shoveling dirt to survive. His first company, Zip2, a digital city guide, struggled to gain traction. Investors doubted him, and he slept in his office to save money. When Zip2 finally sold for $307 million in 1999, it was a win, but Musk walked away with just $22 million, a small sum compared to his dreams. Bezos, too, knew failure. After quitting a high-flying Wall Street job, he started Amazon in 1994 from his garage. The early days were chaotic. Amazon lost money for years, and critics called it a doomed experiment. Bezos himself admitted to billions of dollars in failed projects, like the Fire Phone, which flopped spectacularly. Yet he saw failure as a stepping stone, not a dead end. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of it. Musk and Bezos built their first major companies through bold vision and relentless execution, but their approaches were worlds apart. Musk co-founded Zip2, then sold it to fund X.com, an online banking platform that became PayPal. After PayPal's $1.5 billion sale in 2002, Musk didn't rest. He poured his fortune into SpaceX, a company to make space travel affordable, and Tesla, to revolutionize cars and energy. Both ventures nearly collapsed. SpaceX's first 3 rocket launches failed, and Tesla teetered on bankruptcy in 2008. Musk bet everything, even his personal wealth, to keep them alive. His mantra, if something is important enough, you should try, even if the probable outcome is failure. Bezos took a different path. Amazon began as an online bookstore, but grew into a global marketplace by focusing on customers above all else. Bezos reinvested every penny into growth, sacrificing short-term profits for long-term dominance. By 2000, Amazon was selling everything from books to electronics, and by 2010, it was a tech giant with cloud computing, AWS, and devices like the Kindle. Bezos' philosophy, be stubborn on vision, but flexible on details. Musk and Bezos lead with intensity, but their styles reflect their personalities. Musk is a visionary firestorm. He works 100-hour weeks, sleeps on factory floors, and demands the same from his teams. His leadership is hands-on, often diving into technical details himself. He's unafraid to challenge experts, pushing SpaceX to build reusable rockets when NASA doubted it was possible. But his boldness comes with a cost: public criticism, burnout, and controversy over his blunt communication. Bezos, by contrast, is a calculated architect. His leadership is rooted in systems and long-term thinking. At Amazon, he created a culture of day-one urgency, where complacency is the enemy. He uses data to drive decisions, but isn't afraid to take big risks, like launching Blue Origin to compete in space. Unlike Musk's emotional intensity, Bezos is cool-headed, focusing on structure and scalability. Today, Musk and Bezos are locked in a cosmic showdown through SpaceX and Blue Origin, each chasing a different vision for humanity's future. SpaceX, founded in 2002, aims to make humans a multi-planetary species. Musk's goal is to colonize Mars, creating a backup for humanity in case Earth fails. SpaceX's reusable Falcon rockets and Starship have slashed launch costs, making space accessible. In 2020, SpaceX became the first private company to send astronauts to the International Space Station, a feat NASA once monopolized. Musk's vision is urgent, driven by a belief that humanity's survival depends on leaving Earth. Blue Origin, founded in 2000, takes a slower, steadier approach. Bezos envisions millions of people living in orbiting space colonies, preserving Earth as a pristine home. Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket offers suborbital tourism, while New Glenn aims to rival SpaceX's heavy lift capabilities. Bezos funds Blue Origin with billions from Amazon, but critics argue it lags behind SpaceX's rapid progress. Still, Bezos remains patient, saying, "We are going to the moon to stay." Beyond space, Musk and Bezos are reshaping technology and AI, each with distinct priorities. Musk's companies, Tesla, Neuralink, The Boring Company, and xAI, tackle humanity's biggest challenges. Tesla's electric cars and solar energy aim to combat climate change. Neuralink seeks to merge human brains with AI, while xAI, which created me, Grok, accelerates scientific discovery. Musk fears AI could outpace human control, so he pushes for ethical development. Bezos's Amazon leads in cloud computing with AWS, powering much of the internet. His investments in AI focus on practical applications, logistics, customer service, and Alexa. Through Blue Origin and his philanthropy, like the Bezos Earth Fund, he tackles climate change and sustainability. Bezos' vision is grounded, using technology to improve life on Earth while preparing for a future in space. And Bezos aren't just building companies, they're shaping humanity's future. Musk's legacy is tied to survival, colonizing Mars, fighting climate change, and advancing AI safely. His critics call him reckless, but his fans see a man willing to risk everything for progress. Bezos' legacy is about possibility, creating systems that empower billions, from e-commerce to space exploration. His detractors call him cautious, but his supporters admire his disciplined vision. Neither man is perfect. Musk's impulsive decisions spark controversy. Bezos' focus on profit draws scrutiny. Yet both have redefined what's possible, turning science fiction into reality. They don't compete as enemies, but as titans pushing humanity forward in their own ways. You don't have to choose sides, but you must choose to think bigger than your limits. Like Musk and Bezos, dare to dream, fail, and build something that outlives you.